Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. And it is time. It's time for me, the Lupagus, to unveil mock draft 2.0. And in the spirit of American Psycho, I think I'll call this one Janet. All right, before we hop into the mock draft, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We are so damn close. Under 200 till we hit 6,000 subscribers. Cannot wait to get there. We'll have a hell of a giveaway when we do that. All right, so before we hop into the mock, before I start my screen share, I just want to say this. Going into this draft, my plan, I'm hoping to get a corner early, maybe at pick 12, an edge rusher second, and then, I don't know, maybe in the third round, some interior O-line help, or maybe a tight end. We'll see how this whole thing plays out, how this whole thing shakes out. I'm going to use the PFN mock draft simulator. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, let's get this thing rolling and see how it goes. All right, hopefully my screen is being shared and we're gonna get this mock going. All right, let's draft. Hell yes. All right, let's start. Kayvon Thibodeau going 1. I haven't seen that in forever. All right, let's get rid of these ads. All right, before we let's just see how the top 11 went down. Thibodeau 1, Garrett Wilson 2. Okay, this is bizarre. Gardner 3, Hutchinson going 4, Neal going 5, Kenyon Green and his big old floppy tits going 6, Andrew Booth 7, Kyle Hamilton 8, Corral Olave, Charles Cross. This is absolutely nuts. All right, well, I mean, a lot of these guys are probably going to go in the top 11, but a lot of them probably aren't. And after acquiring Carson Wentz, I'd be kind of surprised to see the Commanders go with Corral. Booth, I think he's like the 5th corner. I don't know. And I love that the Seahawks now have the shouldn't this be the 9th pick? I don't know. They traded, but the Seahawks in the top 10 is, they always do something bizarre in round 1, and I love that. It's gonna make the draft so much more fun. So looking at who's available, George Karlaftis, definitely tempting. Jordan Davis, tempting. Trayvon Walker, very tempting. Linderbaum, Willis, tempting. My boy, David Ojabo, Derek Stingley. A lot of options here. I'm going to look at our trade offers. We got Baltimore offering pick 14 and pick 118 for 12. That sounds damn good to me. Dolphins, I don't want to move back that far at this point. Falcons offering me, that's just not, that is a Sonny Weaver Jr. trade. I don't want no part of that. Let's accept what the Ravens are selling. So now we have pick 14. Nope, Bears not interested. Steelers 20. All right, before we do that, let's just take a look. Malik Willis is still on the board. Trayvon Walker is still on the board. I don't know what's going on with the simulator here. I feel like Walker proved that he should be a top 10 pick. The fact that he's still on the board at 14 is a little bit crazy to me. You got Ojabo. Stingley's still there. Dylan Lloyd's still there. Jim, yeah. So I'm definitely going to take the Steelers offer, move down again. And look at this. We're sitting here. So Walker went off the board. Okay, let's back up. Walker went off the board. Willis went off the board. Stingley went off the board. We still got Linderbaum, Ojabo, Jermaine Johnson. That's 3 players. And we're getting offered pick 26 and a future 2023 second rounder. No, Eagles, you can go to hell. Broncos, you can suck it. Okay, this is a little risky taking this trade, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to move down to 26. Trade down again with the Titans. Okay, so shit. All right, so we lost Ojabo. We lost Jermaine Johnson. We still have Linderbaum. Lions are trying to trade with us. Not interested in that. Not interested in that horseshit deal from the Panthers. Let's see what we got here. We got Tyler Linderbaum, Kenny Pickett's there, DeMarvin Leal, Lewis Cine. I love Lewis Cine, Zion Johnson, Trent McDuffie's on the board. Woo, this is tough. This is between Trent McDuffie and Tyler Linderbaum, but I gotta go. I gotta go Trent McDuffie. Our cornerback group. Get the hell. I'm gonna go Trent McDuffie. Our cornerback group is so gross. We have to upgrade. We have to upgrade there. And we got Trent McDuffie at pick 26. I'll take that. Hell yeah, I will. Round 2, the Dolphins are up, offering us just shit. No, not interested. Let's see what we got here. Looking for an edge rusher. Desmond Ritter's there. Sam Williams. Christian Watson. Devontae Wyatt. I think he's going to go much higher than pick 58. That's a little bit insane if you ask me. I mean, yes, we got pick 52 here as well. I'm going to go ahead and who's the guy like? Christian Watson. I'm sorry. I got to take him here. This guy is so big, so explosive, so fast. I don't know how you pass on him. What a weapon he can be from Minnesota Vikings. Not interested in that deal, Chargers. Rams, go to hell. So we still need an edge rusher. Who is on the board? Sam Williams from Mississippi. Arnold Abikite from Penn State. But I believe my boy is still here. Before we pick him, let's just make sure that there's nothing crazy. Let's sort this thing by edge rushers. Yep, seeing what I want to see. I'm taking Myjai Sanders. Yes, he was a little skinny at the combine, but apparently the Vikings interviewed him and he liked what he heard from the Vikings. So I think that could be a good match. Falcons, that is disgusting. Stick your offer up your ass. All right, let's see what we got here. So far, we got Trent McDuffie, Christian Watson, Myjai Sanders. I'm looking for some interior O-line here at this point. Let's see who is on the board. Ed Ingram. I'm curious too at tight end because I got a certain guy I like. You guys may know if you watch these. Johnny was still got him at 297. This is not updated. All right, that's fine. That's fine. But I do want to see guard and center. Interesting. And quarterback still on the board. No one's falling down the board at all there. All right, let's go back to all. Let's go Ed Ingram, the big guy from LSU, solidifying the interior of our old line. All right, so we made a lot of trades. I'm not even sure when our next pick is anymore. Did I get a 4th rounder back? I hope so. I did. I got pick 118. Now we're looking at tight end. And as much as I love me Jelani Woods, this Greg Dulcich from UCLA is getting tons of love from his performance at the combine. I don't know how I can pass on him here. I'm not going to. I'm going to take him. I'm going to take, and maybe I'll get to Jelani Woods in the 7th because he shouldn't be ranked as low as he is in this thing. All right, pick 156. 156. Looking at the guys who are on the board, I already know who I'm taking. I don't know why I'm spreading this thing out a little bit longer. It needs to be Mr. Troy Anderson, the speedy linebacker from Montana State, small school guy. He ran a hell of a 40. I can't remember what it was, but it was insanely fast. I will take him, put him next to Eric Kendricks on the inside, assuming Eric Kendricks will still be on our team when this season starts. Looking at who's on the board here, Nick Cross, the big hitting safety from Maryland. I was going to go Thayer Munford, but now that Nick Cross is on the board, boom, done. We need safety help. Got to find somebody to pair with Cam Bynum for the future. Nick Cross is the man for that. And look at this. Look at this. We can still get Thayer Munford, and we're going to do it. We're going to double up on the guard position. We're going to fix this guard position. Now you got 3 guys competing to be the right guard. I love that. I love competition. Let's make it happen. You know what? I've not got a D tackle yet. DJ Davidson is a guy I like out of Arizona State, the Sun Devil himself. Boom. Let's make it happen. Let's bring him home. Man, I feel like this draft's going pretty good, but we'll figure this out at the end. We'll evaluate this thing when it's all said and done. Do I have a 7th round pick? I was wheeling and dealing. I might not have one. Looks like we are done. We are tapped out. All right. So let's look at what we got here. Hopefully you guys can see this. First pick, Trent McDuffie, filling that need at cornerback. He's only 5'11", but really, I mean, by all these draft analysts, he's very hyped up and definitely a favorite of them. Christian Watson, this will make L.S. Gregor shit himself, the big, speedy receiver, small school guy, but a guy who I think can be an explosive player in the NFL. And Adam Thielen was on a list of supposed trade options by the Vikings, so if he does get moved, Christian Watson could be a great future for the Vikings. Maijay Miyagi Sanders, he feels are needed for another edge rusher. Ed Ingram can play some guard. Greg Dulcich, tight end, UCLA. Tyler Conklin, likely going to go somewhere else in free agency. I think he's just going to make too much money that we cannot afford to match. Troy Anderson, linebacker, Montana State. He's got the speed. Come up and hit. Nick Cross, a big old hitter, physical player. Theron Munford again. With 3 guards competing for the right guard spot, someone's got to be able to earn that spot. DJ Davidson, D-tackle from Arizona State. Phil Need on the interior. And we got a 2023 second-round pick from the Tennessee Titans. Just going over this quickly. I mean, other than a quarterback, not seeing a need that we forgot, that I forgot, and maybe a backup O tackle at some point, but feel like we hit most of the spots that needed to be hit. Obviously moved around quite a bit. Love that we acquired some future draft capital while addressing most of the issues. So I don't know. I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give, I think it was her name Janet? I don't remember. It was a B. I'm gonna give this a B plus. I like this draft quite a bit. Be very happy with this. This is how things shook down in April. But obviously, free agency is coming next week, so all this is going to be moot. It's going to be a moot point, like Rick Springfield once sang. So let me you guys know. Let me know what you think with this mock draft. Would you be happy with this? Would you be upset with it? Would it make you rip your hair out? I want to know. Drop it in the comments. And until then, keep your skull in your hole.